Let's get this started right.
On fire inside her. I don't know why I like her. My mind say despise her.
What's up, guys? EpicEjilio here, back at you with another army video. This one is about basic training, obviously, since you read the title. Before I get into today's video though, I want to say that I am doing a giveaway. Now, a lot of that will actually be at the end of the video. But basically, let me go over basics. Once I reach 1,000 subscribers, I'm doing a giveaway. Just stay to the end if you want to know more about it, right? Now, basic training, especially now in the year 2020, is weird, right? Now, I only have a few minutes to talk about this, so I'm gonna make this quick. But with the whole COVID going on, basic training actually changed from 10 weeks to about 12 weeks now, technically. So basically, once you actually go to your basic training station, which would either be Fort Jackson, Fort Sill, Fort Leonardwood, or Fort Benning, from there you would normally just go to reception for like a week. Then after that, start your basic training, which is, like I said, 10 weeks long. It's changed now. So once you get shipped, you're gonna be in quarantine for about 2 weeks. And obviously, not everyone's gonna have COVID, but they just wanna make sure that people don't have it. And obviously, to see the symptoms of it, it takes 2 weeks. So that's why they have you all in quarantine for 2 weeks. And if someone does have it, they'll be either to take care of it and maybe change your date that you're going back to basic or what have you. But I don't know too much about that. But once that's over with, then you go through your reception week, which is from a week to a few days. It just depends. For me, it was a week. For some others that I've talked to, it was like four days minimum. I don't think it can ever be 3 days, but 4 days minimum can be reception. But like I said, up to a week. So I was there for like 7 days. And then from there, they'll put you on the bus and bus you out to your actual basic training unit. And then from there you have 3 phases, which I'll get into more detail in other videos because I have many stories. But 3 phases are red phase, white phase, and blue phase. Now here at Fort Jackson, I don't know about other bases, but here at Fort Jackson we have victory phase afterwards. So technically 4 phases of basic. But for the most part, from what I know, 3 phases in all the basic training areas. Now, red phase is like the hardest phase. This is like the phase where the army is trying to mold you from being a civilian to a soldier. Pretty sure all y'all heard that before. It's from you basically get smoked, or it's called corrective training, but we like to call it being smoked. So you get smoked a lot. You get a lot of time limits that are almost impossible to reach, and they did it on purpose just to make you hurry up, make you go at a fast pace, and again, just trying to put that mindset in you, like you always have to rush, or not rush, but you always have to move with a purpose. And it's hard. A lot of people will tend to want to quit, have thoughts of giving up. It happens to everybody. You will have thoughts of giving up, you have thoughts of quitting, you have thoughts of like, oh my gosh, why am I here? Or why did I sign up for this? Is this the right choice? And mind you, it is, in the long run, it is, I guarantee you, it's worth it. But at the time, it's not gonna be worth it. You're definitely gonna be going through a lot of mental states, and it pushes you a lot mentally and physically. Then from there, you go to white phase, and this is probably one of the funnest phases. So the drill sergeants, they kind of get off you a little bit, because you're supposed to be more of a soldier now. You're supposed to be more disciplined and just more used to living that soldier life, right? So from there, they kind of let off a little bit, but not too much. Like obviously, they're still gonna be around, but they're not gonna be like down your neck as hard as they would be in red phase. Now white phase is my favorite just because it was when we went to the range. We went to the range like every day, almost, right? And so you're shooting weapons, qualifying with iron sights and CCOs, which are the optics, and it's pretty cool. It's actually really fun. A lot of y'all will love it, especially if you're not going infantry, so you're definitely not gonna be shooting a weapon afterwards. You're gonna love this phase a lot because you're gonna be shooting your weapon a lot. But you gotta make sure you clean it too, because if you don't clean it, it's not gonna work. And if it doesn't work, everyone will know that you didn't clean it, even the drill sergeants. And you don't want them on your back, knowing that you didn't clean your weapon. And then from there, you go into blue phase. Blue phase is where you get a lot less more punishments. A lot of drill sergeants will say that there's more individual punishments. However, depending on your drill sergeant, there will be like mass punishment. For me, it was always like that. What company I was in Bravo 134 at Fort Jackson, and yeah, they're tough. They're tough on us. So we never had that individual punishment thing. But from what I hear, it happens at other companies and other battalions. So for the most part, yeah, that is true. Now blue phase, you end up doing your field training, field exercise, which encompasses all the training you've done throughout your whole time in basic. It's like the final event, and for us, it's called Forge. So we end up marching at night, doing our operations at night. There's this thing called Nick at Night as well, which is so fun. I'll have a story. I have a video on just Nick at Night itself because of how much it was, especially for me personally. Just how much it was. And you end up rocking like 40 miles total. You don't have that much in your back. I think it's like 35, 40 pounds. Could be wrong. Maybe it's around that range, right? And depending like how much you weigh and stuff, it'll probably be a little heavier just because you probably have heavier gear to begin with, because you're just a bigger person, right? So it just depends on how tall, big you are, depending on how much your gear is and how much it weighs. But it ends up being fun. It's hard. It is physically hard. It is mentally tiring. You get like no sleep. You sleep throughout the day, kinda. I mean, they do let you sleep, but it's like during the day. And then you do everything else at night. And then also throughout the day, you end up like doing a lot of training. But it's fun. After that is victory phase. It's basically just preparing for graduation. And then here's where the caveat is. So for me, after that, I was done. However, for most people, there will be another 2 weeks of quarantine afterwards, and then they'll ship you off. And then from there, I'm pretty sure, from what I'm hearing, some people will be held over. Like you'll be stuck there at basic training until they say, hey, you can go to your AIT. And that could take from, like I said, 2 weeks to months. I know people who were at Fort Sill for 9 weeks. They were just there until they came here to Fort Jackson to their AIT. So that's how it is right now in basic training. Usually it's shorter. Usually it's like basic, right? But now it's like a whole lot of more just staying there in quarantine, just staying there doing nothing. And that's just how it is right now. Like for me right now, I'm a holdover at AIT. I'm just sitting here having time to make this video. But anyway, now let's go for a giveaway. If y'all stayed here for a giveaway, then bless. So the giveaway is once I reach 1,000 subscribers, I'm gonna be giving away free merchandise and a copy of the latest Call of Duty game, whichever one that is. I was planning on doing like a PS5 giveaway, but I am really hoping to reach 1,000 subscribers before that comes out. So within the next couple months, hopefully. And if y'all can do that, free game, free merchandise. I'll have some merch with my new logo on it and everything. It'll be amazing, and I hope y'all like it. But the only way to enter is just to subscribe to my channel, leave a comment, see what you like. If you love my intro, comment that. If you don't like it, comment that as well. If you went to basic training, tell me what your experiences were, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.